Hello, and welcome back to Sack to the Future. Long time no here. After that bad late loss by the Broncos, we're back for a bonus game of week number 3. The New York Titans coming in to visit the Boston Patriots. There you see the records. Titans 1-1. Patriots are 2-0. And this should be a good division rivalry. So we'll see how it goes.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We're all set to bring you a terrific contest here as these two divisional rivals renew acquaintances for the first time.
Take a look at the stats. The Patriots are actually number 2 in offense and number 4 in defense, so they've had a couple very good games to start this year.
With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden.
The announcers are very loud to me. Not sure how you guys hear it, but let me go ahead and turn it down anyways. Looks like maybe they have reset everything again. Nah. Menu music 0, but I was hearing it. And game commentary 0. Okay, alright. Well, hopefully you guys are not hearing it. I don't know why I am. But anyways, let's get the simulation started between the Titans and the Patriots. Alright, so the Titans will be kicking off to the Patriots. And there's Guerin from his own 9, gets out across the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And we get a glance here at their leader.
And out comes Babe Parilli. You see 6 touchdowns, only the 1 interception. And he's over 600 yards, I believe it's either over 500 yards already after 2 weeks. Again, the Patriots are in top 5 in both offense and defense after this short 2 weeks to 1962. First play, Romeo goes in motion. Pirelli will fake it to Burton, and he'll throw it to Romeo for a gain of about 5.
He'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And let's meet their offense. You got Long, Sardisco, Kudzik, Neighbors, and Milt Graham across the line. Burton and Crawford, the running backs. Colclaw, Capoletti, the wide receivers, and Romeo is your tight end for the Patriots.
Complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Pirelli from the shotgun again on 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Nice block there from the running back, but he's still in trouble. They blocked one, but they couldn't block them all. Waters gets there for the sack.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first.
Guess we don't need to watch all the replays. So here in Sack to the Future, you saw the Patriots are 2-0. The Titans are 1-1. In 62, the Patriots were also better real life. There's a nice jumping catch by the second tight end, Stevens, with a great leaping grab, and that's a first down on 3rd and 18. The Patriots come through. So the Patriots in real life went 9-4-1, whereas the Titans were a 5-9 team. High formation now. Pirelli will give it to Crawford, and he will avoid the first tackler and go down after a 2-yard gain. Now, hopefully, I tried to set it up this way. If you saw, let's look at the defense real quick. Waters, Guzman, Mumley across the defensive line. Linebackers, Larry Grantham, the big name there. Ellis, Bobo, and Fields also. Linebackers, Riley and Atkins are the safeties. Hines and Paulson are your corners. Now, the safety, Riley, had some kind of modern looking gloves on there, so we're going to have to fix that. That is a real player. Lee Riley is the real safety for the Titans, but just need to remove those gloves, I believe.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to.
That was a nice knock away at the last second there. Third and 7. Can the Patriots come up with a third down completion again? Really? No, this time they're going to hand off to Guerin, and he's going to get the first down. A huge hole. The Titans were not expecting that. I was going to say you saw Crawford get a 2-yard carry, and now Guerin gets a 13-yard carry. The Patriots are definitely a team that split the load between their backs. We're going to hope. I tried to set it up similar to the way the Dallas Texans are set up, where they definitely use the 1-2 punch. And if you were watching the bonus game on the Vinny X Wolf channel, then you should have seen that they did a good job, even under computer controllership. They did a good job of using both backs. I'm hoping to see that from the Patriots today. Early on 1st and 15 now. He will kind of throw it slowly, but Steve, I guess that's how Stevens likes it, as he makes the catch despite the big hit. Really 3 of 4. Now Perilli, back in 1962, quarterbacking was different than it is today. A good quarterback, in fact, I know the Broncos, Trapuka throws a lot of interceptions, but in 62, Trapuka was a Pro Bowler despite throwing more interceptions than touchdowns. That's just how it was back then. With that said, Babe Perilli in real life 1962 threw 18 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions. So needless to say, he is one of the more ball control or smart quarterbacks in the league. Not the highest rated, but he's definitely a guy that takes care of the ball. And here in 1962 Sacks of the Future, he has just the 1 interception after 2 games. So that's good to see the ratings panning out like that. There's Crawford's second carry. Doesn't go anywhere. He actually lost a yard. So, if you didn't believe me about the Patriots running the ball, so far they haven't used Burton, who is probably the guy that had the most yards. But as a team, in real life, Jim Crawford carried the ball 139 times, Ron Burton carried it 134 times, and then Larry Guerin another 67 times. So they definitely split it. Burton was the better running back. He had more yardage, but Crawford and Burton basically carried it the same amount of times throughout the year. And now Perilli had all day and finally finds Cloclaw for the first down inside the 5. Patriots looking great on this drive. This could be a long day for the Titans if they don't do something soon about this.
How about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
They've been practicing goal line offense all
So here we go, 1st and goal from the 4. Perilli waiting, line giving him time again, but now it breaks down and he'll step up to avoid a big loss in yardage, but it is still a sack. They did lose a yard. That's already 2 sacks for the Titans early in this one, but they haven't stopped the Patriots, so the sacks don't mean much as this drive has taken more than half the quarter. And up to Crawford, nothing doing there.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
This is the 11th play of the drive and another 3rd down conversion possibility for the Patriots.
It just never materialized.
If they get this conversion, it will be a touchdown. Perilli drops back. He's waiting. Good coverage by the Titans. Extremely good coverage, but Perilli does have all day. And then he tries to get it to Means, but it's broken up nicely by number 58.
Great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every
I
pass.
did do the best I could with the depth charts. The roster fillers are way down, but because the rosters are so small in 62, anytime you go to like a dime coverage, somebody, especially quarter coverage in this game, which they didn't really do back in 62, but it's in Madden, so they play it. Then you're going to see roster filler on the field. If you go 5 wide receivers, you're definitely going to see roster filler. There's nothing we can do at this time. Maybe come the 70s will be different, but for the next few years, you're just going to have to deal with the fact that there's not enough people on these rosters to keep the roster fillers off the field. That was Capoletti making the field goal, and then that's followed up by a nice little return there for the Titans up to the 28. So out comes Johnny Green, the former Buffalo Bill. He has not thrown a pass yet, as they were still going with Sangen, but after a 1-1 start, they have gone to Green, who was the real-life starter. And, well, the majority starter in 62. Again, the Titans were not the best team. They did win 5 games. They weren't the worst team, but they did have to give different guys chances at quarterback. So, and on his first pass, he hits Don Maynard. That's at least shows that Green has some intelligence as he goes to the best receiver on the team.
You're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
and Green gets sacked on his second attempt.
They got him for a sack. Jonathan Freeney coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
And now 3rd and 10 for Johnny Green and the Titans. First completion, or first attempt was 6 yards. Second one was a sack. Now Green on his 3rd drop back will hit Cooper across the middle. A nice big play there. That was Thurlow Cooper, starting tight end that he hit.
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline block.
Now Green's going to throw again, and he's going to hit Don Maynard for another first down. So they go with Johnny Green, and he is not interested in handing the ball off. He's dropped back to pass all 4 plays, and he's 3 for 3 with 46 yards. The other play, of course, was the sack. Looks like from the shotgun he's going to go again. Johnny Green. Oh, does a little pirouette move and then throws it out of bounds. So here's a look at the offensive line: Kroll, Mishak, Huddick, Fournette, and Morelli. Then you got Dick Christie and Jim Tiller. The running backs are Powell and Don Maynard as the receivers, and then of course Thurlow Cooper is the tight end. Bill Mathis, the fullback. They never show the fullback, nor do they really let him play much in Madden 18. Hand off to Christie, and that's the first run by the Titans, and it doesn't get much, about 3. D, Antwine, and Eisenhower on the defensive line for the Patriots. Rudolph, Jacobs, Nick Bonicatti, and Addison are your linebackers. Hall and O'Hanley. And the safeties, Dick Felt and Shanta are the corners.
You got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Okay. Flowers, they fake it to him, and then Green runs up his back but throws a perfect dart to Art Powell. Johnny Green looking good. Sangen might never play again. Babe Pirelli looked good on the Patriots side of things until he got here. Let's see if Johnny Green can put this in the end zone. Well, he'll hand off to Tiller, who almost gets it in himself, gets it down to the 1. Jim Tiller,
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but
the
it's been a good
rookie from
drive
Purdue.
So far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off.
2nd and goal. Looks like Tiller's back there again. They'll give it to Tiller again, and he will be stopped again at the 1. So these red zone defenses are the only defense we're seeing today, as both teams march right down the field, but then they're having a hard time here inside the 5 on both ends of the field. Shotgun now for Johnny Green. He will hand it off to Christie, and he will get it home for the touchdown. So they finally go back to the starting running back, and he rewards them with a touchdown.
And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. Able to punch it in on third down.
There you go. They give it to him, and he gets across the line before being touched. And the Titans take the lead 6-3.
Thinking ahead is all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call.
10-play, 72-yard drive.
Never even got to it.
Bill Shockley on the point after.
That one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a Dion Lewis touchdown run.
Bill Shockley in real life was 29 of 30 on extra points, so definitely expect him to make those. Here's Guerin from the 10. It's across the 30, another decent return up to the 31-yard line. And now there's only 13 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Patriots are coming out for their second drive. Both teams doing a good job of ball control offense, which in theory should keep the score down, but I guess if the defense never stops them, it may end up being a high-scoring game after all. It's Babe Pirelli, quick drop, hits Cold Claw, and he's up to the 39-yard line. Pirelli 6 of 8, both quarterbacks on fire to start this game.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the
Let's compare these teams a little bit again from real life as we switch into the second quarter here. The Titans were 7th in offense in the AFL and 8th in defense. They allowed over 30 points per game. So the Titans, the reason they were 5-9 was because their defense was horrendous. The Patriots, on the other hand, were right in the middle of the pack. Good record at 9-4-1, but only 4th in both offense and defense. Scored 24 points a game, allowed 21 points a game, but still that's 9 points per game better than the Titans. So the Patriots are the favorite, and they're home. Crawford's in the backfield with 3 tight ends. And they'll give it to him, but that's blown up. And anytime, well, for the most part, when somebody blows something up on the defense, it's going to be Larry Grantham, the all-pro linebacker from Mississippi. He's been doing it for a while, and he's still a stud over there. I'm sorry, he hasn't been doing it for a while. He's only 24 years old. Just seems like it because he's been there since the beginning of Back to the Future. But he has been pretty much a stud. The best defender on the Titans defense. 3rd and 2, they will give it to Burton finally. And he will get 2 yards, but I think he's short. He's inches short of the first down. So the Patriots have used 3 different running backs. Burton was the one that had the most yards, but that's his first carry. Comes in the second quarter, so I'm not sure if there was a punishment situation going on there. But we will see more of Burton, I am sure.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away.
There's a nice punt inside the 10.
Well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Number 14. Wish I could say his name. He's the punter slash backup quarterback, Tom Yesic.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like.
He actually did play some. I think he started 4 games as quarterback when Babe Pirelli got hurt in real life. But unfortunately, my highlights didn't come across ones with audio in games that he was playing that I could hear the game or hear someone pronounce his name. There's Christie getting his 3rd carry, gains 4 yards on that one. Titans' first drive was almost all through the air until Christie ran it in from the 1-yard line. But they have run 5 and passed 5. Johnny Green will hand off again to Christie, and he won't get much. The one thing the Patriots did a good job of was winning the running game. They were one of the better defenses against the run in the AFL. You're seeing that here today. Johnny Green on 3rd and 6 now. Oh my God, he gets ripped down. Forced tackle that I guess doesn't exist in 62, so no penalty. Johnny Green drops back. Just waiting for someone to get open. It looks like someone's getting open right now as he's getting destroyed, though. And that's how it goes when you're a quarterback. You start, your eyes get big as you're about to see a big play open up, and then someone rips you to the ground.
As his first punt will come from inside
So,
his own end zone.
back-to-back punts here. Titans punting from the middle of their end zone. He's going to need a good punt. This Curly Johnson back there. He will get off a pretty good punt. It goes sensational punt, actually, all the way back to the 30-yard line. That was a blast of a kick. Curly Johnson, who's focusing more as a punter, was not as used of a running back anymore, but still a punter for the team. I mean, he'll still run. We might see him carry it a few times. It's just not. Maybe lost a step is what I'm trying to say.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try
They've really now. Romeo goes in motion. Burton's back there. Will he give him his second carry? No. Fakes it to him. Then rolls out right and gets it out of bounds before taking the sack. So again, I was talking about earlier, Babe Purley is not the highest rated quarterback in the league, but he is one of the smarter ones. So you'll see things like that with him throwing it out of bounds to avoid sacks, not throwing interceptions, hopefully. I mean, that's what he's supposed to be.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey,
really
they just won the battle there.
Steps up over the middle. Oh, Romeo makes the catch, or then gets blasted by number 57, Hubert Bobo. And it's hard to hold on when you're getting hit like that. All right, so back-to-back brilliant drives by the offenses, and then we get a viewer, and I believe that's Vinny, and now it's nothing but punts.
The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And on the last
hope you like defense, Vinny.
Also,
of course, you don't know by now, I'm not sure why, but Vinny X Wolf, the controller of the Colts and Buffalo Bills, so getting a little scouting in here as part of Buffalo, of course, is in the division with these two guys. Wow, Johnny Green. Buffalo knows all about Johnny Green. He threw that one directly into the ground.
What do they usually cite? Arm strength. Yeah, that's really way down on the list. Accuracy.
Total yards very close, 84 to 72 in favor of the Patriots so far. There's a handoff to Christie, and he will fight his way for another 2, maybe. 5 carries, 10 yards, but he does have the touchdown, so he is up to 7 points in fantasy football.
You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
3rd and 8 now. Johnny Green scrambles around and then tosses it over his receiver's head. Luckily for the Titans, that falls harmlessly to the ground. So yet another punt.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
So the first quarter basically ended in 2 drives. Or, well, it got down to 13 seconds in 2 drives. A nice field goal drive followed by a better touchdown drive. And then the second quarter has taken twice as long to get 3 minutes through because there's just incompletions and punts.
Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well.
Borelli will fake it. Oh, he's got time this time. Goes across the middle and finds the Titan, number 56. That is the linebacker, Roger Ellis, from the University of Maine. 6'3", 233-pound linebacker, sticking with the Patriots. Cold Claw.
New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had
Picks
it
it
punted
off.
away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team
So now Johnny Green comes out again.
Put people away. They want to run their offense.
Trying to extend their lead with great field position. And Christie nowhere to go. Well, they opened the game with Green just standing back there from the shotgun that was developed a couple years ago in San Francisco and now is running wild throughout the league. And it was working, and now they've gone run heavy, and it's not working at all. Green now is going to throw on 2nd and 12, and he's going to get sacked. Addison with the sack, and that brings up a 3rd and 20. Third sack from the Boston Patriots today.
The offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback,
Johnny Green now goes right, then he comes back left, sets his feet, goes right again, and gets slammed to the turf, but the ball comes out. And they're going to say his arm was coming forward and it's incomplete, but
pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker.
Let me take a look at this one with that. Bam. I don't know. I mean, there's not enough to say for sure it was a fumble, but either way, he needs to calm down those happy feet. Right, left, right, just stand there and throw the ball, man. Curly Johnson now, can he do as good of a punt as he did? No, he cannot, but it's still effective as it goes out at the 19-yard line. All right, Boston Patriots, can you do something? Since the first drive, they have done absolutely nothing. Is that Crawford back there? Yep, Crawford's the one back there this time. He's done absolutely nothing today. They will give it to him. He'll slam forward for his biggest run of the day. He's now up to 5 yards after 5 carries.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
So the Buffalo Bills off to a rough 0-2 start. The Boston Patriots are 2-0. The Bills and Cowboys should be coming tomorrow. Unfortunately, I know you guys may have, well, I mean, it's just Vinny watching, right? So, still unfortunate for you as well, because you thought you'd be playing on the last couple of nights, but postponements happened. There was a weather slash something going on Friday night, and then just, you know, life stuff on Saturday. But Sunday night, hopefully, will be the Bills and Cowboys. And there you see the Patriots coming up short again, and we'll have to punt.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation.
This is definitely the last. There's no more bonus games or anything. This one, we weren't sure we were going to get it in, but we did. And Bills and Cowboys will definitely end the week. Hopefully, that'll be tomorrow night. If not, I'm sure it will be on Monday.
If you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of...
By the way, the Patriots were the last team that I rated. I know, so Vinny X Wolf got the numbering system and names and everything done 2 days ago, and then both Tears and Vinny worked on the equipments and got that finished up. So they were waiting for the Patriots to be rated. They're obviously rated, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to go ahead and bring the bonus game today. They were the last team to be rated, so all teams are dressed, numbered, named, rated, and we're ready to go. Just have the week-to-week real-life transactions, and then, of course, the computer trying to destroy their rosters. We'll have to go and fix them from game to game, but it should be much less editing in between weeks now, and we should have a nice, fast week 4 is what we're hoping for. Green now, play action pass. He will come up throwing, and he finds Cooper. With a 2-minute warning, the Titans are getting back into field goal range almost up to the 36. So Johnny Green not looking too bad today. But Sangan on the bench, they actually, we saw the other guy who I'm blanking on the name. Johnny Green scrambles, gets 6 yards. We saw the other guy holding for one of the extra points. So Sangan seems like he's down to a 3rd string now after starting the first 2 games. He is more of a mentor at this stage in his career. Johnny Green is who the Titans hope that the answer is. He's looking okay today. And off to Christie. Had the first down, but instead decided to go with first spin move to make sure he didn't get it.
Second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. That's some good tackling.
Johnny Green comes out in the shotgun on 3rd and 1.
All I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a
Rolls out right, comes back left, and throws it to Christie, and he'll get the first down. Nice decision by Green there. Started rolling to the right. That wasn't the right thing to do. Turned around and threw it to Christie. And Christie did not get out of bounds, so there you see the timeout taken by Coach Bulldog Turner. Old Bulldog with the timeout there on the sidelines.
Fresh set of downs here. Looks like the defense in
then they show the Patriots coach Mike Holloway. Not sure what Mike's nickname is. Green now steps up. I couldn't think of the word there. He was lobbing it towards the pylon, but a little too far to the sidelines. Incomplete. 57 seconds to go in the first half. It is 2nd and 10 now for the Titans. Should be in field goal range. Christie goes out wide. Green comes the other side to Don Maynard and hits his man. Titans call another timeout. They're up to the 18-yard line. Definitely now in Bill Shockley's range.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds.
As far as Pro Bowlers go, the Titans had 2 on the offense. Dick Christie, the running back / punt and kick returner, and the left guard, Bob Mishak. Green's going to run again. Oh, he does not get the first down. Down at the 16, and now the Patriots calling timeouts as it is 4th down. And then, of course, everyone knows who the Pro Bowler is on defense. It's Larry Grantham. If you take him off the defense, they might allow 40 points a game. Patriots, on the other hand,
so a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup,
had 5 Pro Bowlers, which we will get to after this field goal.
And Elliott puts this one through.
And Shockley puts it home. And the Titans increase the lead to 10-3. So Patriots on offense, Jim Colclaw, the wide receiver, who you've seen do some things already today, and left tackle Charlie Long made it. And then on the defensive side, cornerback Dick Felt and linebacker Tom Addison. We've already seen Addison with a sack today. And then the big All-Pro is Larry Eisenhower, defensive end.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time to try something.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game.
45 seconds. Let's see if they just run it out or if they go for it. They call the timeout. Makes you think they want to go for it. Briley will drop back. Sling it towards the sidelines, but Means will not get out of bounds. Means, I believe, is a draft pick that didn't actually play in 62, but again, you can't just, Madden 18 won't let you go with just 2 receivers, so they have actually 2 guys in that position that didn't quite make the team in 62, make the small 36-man roster, whatever they had back then.
Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find
3rd and 4.
Those 2 elements together.
Perilli.
Make some progress in this one.
Roll out to the right, and he's just going to run for the first down and get it, and then slide down at the 40. That was a 10-yard gain. Perilli running less this year than he did last year. If you remember last year in that game against the Chargers, which you can find on this channel, or you can find all Sack and Future videos on the Vinny X Swift channel. That was a 1961 playoff game, and him and Jack Kemp just took turns running until Perilli hurt himself. But last year in Sack to the Future, Perilli had over 500 yards as a rushing quarterback, so he has decided to scale it back a little bit on the running, but when he needs to, as you saw, he still ran for the 10 yards there. Perilli comes up throwing to Colclaw, and then the ball gets ripped out of his hands, but I think Colclaw jumped back on it. Oh, very good play. A bad play by Colclaw to lose the ball, but a great play to get it back amidst all those Titans. I think Grantham might have forced the fumble. So it's called a Pro Bowlers meeting there. Perilli looking deep. He's got Romeo as tight end. And with 1 second to go, they're out of timeout. So they just have to watch the clock expire. And the Patriots trail 10-3 at the end of the first half. No time for the halftime highlights as we are trying to not go too far over an hour today. Patriots down 7 and kicking off to start the second half. I had the Patriots pegged to win this one. I thought they were the favorites. It's still anyone's game, but right now it's the Titans up 10-3 behind the new starting quarterback, Johnny Green. Not new to the team, just new to starting.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about.
Play action pass now. Johnny Green, he wants to go airborne. He hits Art Powell, but he can't hold on as he's getting lit up by big number 83 of the Patriots, who we all know is Harry Jacobs. He was pictured as a starting linebacker, but that's because Madden 18 thinks the Patriots play 3-4. There's a big run by Christie. Gets across the 40 up to the 45. Biggest run of Christie's day. He's up to 37 yards now. Average is getting close to 4 yards a carry, so suddenly turning into a decent game for him. There's a handoff to Tiller, the other running back, and he gets a nice run as well. He's at 18 yards. So both teams going with the multi-back system. This is catching on here in the AFL, as we saw the Dallas Texans do it. The computer teams are starting to go with multiple running backs, and it seems to be a better philosophy. They don't have the runners of the NFL. I mean, even on the John M channel, you'll see the Houston Oilers have gone to both Tolar and Cannon. Gone are the 1961 days where Cannon just runs wild. It's a two-back system everywhere in the AFL. Broncos had it. The Colts were forced to use it because of the injury to Moore. But last year, I believe, the Colts are not an AFL team anyways. What am I talking about? The Colts an NFL team, but of course Madden has them as in the AFC. It's not the same as the AFL, of course. Anyways, enough about my love for the multi-running backs. And Christie gets his 11th carry for 37 yards. And now the fact that Christie has many more carries than Tiller is still exactly right. The Patriots, as I told you before, they were almost identical in carries between their first and second back. Christie definitely carried the ball more. But not much more. It's not that much different, actually.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Offense walks to the line.
Christie carried the ball 114 times. Tiller only 31. And Mathis, the fullback, who Madden just refuses to use fullbacks, was second with 71. So yeah, between Tiller and Christie definitely carried the ball probably 4 times for every 1 time Tiller had it. So that's about what the Titans have done today. So impressive that the coaches of both the Titans and Patriots are really trying to give you a nice feeling of how they played in 62. There's a look at his toes clearly on the white. Richards is not going to get credit for the touchdown there.
Elliott now to add the extra point.
Perry Richards just inches away from going with it. Oh my goodness. They gave him the touchdown. His toes were clearly came down on the white. But the refs don't care. It's a touchdown. Perry Richards with the catch in quotes. And the Patriots, they didn't get calls in 62. Maybe one day when a certain number 12 decides to start taking snaps, then they'll start getting all the calls. But for now, here in 62, And the Titans take a 2-touchdown lead. And that is why I'm not a gambler, especially here in Sack to the Future, as these bonus games typically do not go the way I thought they would.
They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Again, he's the smart guy quarterback, the one that doesn't put the ball in danger. But he might need to start forcing some dangerous passes here. Not yet. There's still plenty of time. Doesn't need to. There you go. Make the smart play. Avoid the sack. Avoid the turnover. Throw it out of bounds. He has thrown one interception already today, though. He had one coming into the day. There's a look at safety Billy Adkins, another former Bill.
Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Really will fake the handoff again. And now he goes across the middle and hits Cold Claw up near the 50. Nope. Knocked down. Knocked out.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there.
That's the second time Hubert Bobo has lit up a Patriots receiver and caused him to drop the ball.
New England on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. They really needs to come up with something.
They'll set up a throw.
He comes up with a sack, and that's Bobo. Bobo just having a great game. Knocking receivers over, making them drop on the balls, and now sacking for really. And
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Mike Holloway is not very happy on the sidelines. Not at all.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
It's a booming punt, and the bounce will actually put it into the end zone. 79-yard punt is what he's going to get credit for.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. How do you break down his game?
Okay, sorry about this, but I am going to be silent for a couple plays as I need to get something to drink.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Now they try the right side
to
here.
Christie.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Only gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brings up a 3rd and 2.
But officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Patriots need a quick stop here. The Titans are about to turn this into a blowout if they score on this drive. Green, handoff to Christie, and the Patriots do a nice job of stopping him there. Christie 13 carries, 35 yards, and the 1 touchdown.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on
so again, earlier today, the Baltimore Colts went into Denver and beat the Denver Broncos 21-16. That keeps the Colts undefeated. And we're down to 8 undefeated teams. One of those is these Boston Patriots, who right now are losing, so we might be down to 7 at the end of this game.
And that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg
Crawford
to keep it warm.
on the handoff, gets across the 30-35, and that's his best run of the day. He's up to 18 yards down, 7 carries. Patriots need some sort of drive here. They've run the ball 12 times, threw it, thrown it another 18 times. And after Burton, and there he explodes across the middle. That's only his 4th carry. He has 16 yards though. Again, the Patriots using Crawford and Burton primarily. Guerin also will get some carries though, as he had probably half as many carries as the other two in real life. Cappelletti does a nice job holding on to that. Pirelli now 10 of 19. 126 yards, and that was Cappelletti's first reception of the game. Cappelletti, another one of those guys coming down a little bit. 62. Romeo jumps and makes a nice catch.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Cappelletti, only 28 years old.
It is hard in zone coverage to
And
stop
he'll
a
be
curl
back.
route because when they
He,
see it, they just try and find the
63,
open spot
64,
and sit
65,
down.
and
Yeah, we always talk about finding the
66.
soft spot in the zone. What's the
He
key
will
to
be
doing that?
back
How
to
do
his
you do it?
usual
You have
self,
to read
just
what the
a
coverage
little
is. Is
bit,
it too deep?
not
Is
a
it
terrible
too
year in
deep? Because
63
they know
inning,
where
just a
the
little bit
linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field
less
they
impressive
naturally get
than
to, and you
last
find that
year
open space,
or
and then
the
you're
last
in
couple of
sync
years
with your
or the next 4
quarterback. He
years
should
will
be
be
reading
for
the
him.
exact same thing.
But don't worry, it's not like he lost his step and
They know
he's
that old expression,
old now or
"It's not my
anything. He's just
night."
a little bit of a
It hasn't
down
been
year.
his so far.
So the
I don't
ratings
know
had
if
to
the
go down
legs
a
are
little bit to
heavy.
reflect it.
Sometimes
But he'll
having
be
to hang
back.
out
He'll get a
all
little
day and
boost
play doesn't exactly
next year
play
and
to
stay
your
that way for the
advantage,
next
but
4.
it's been a tough go for him.
Every time
Really
he
now
looks
for the
up,
shotgun.
somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And he
will
completes
find his
again.
man on the outside.
And that was that his full
It's an
back?
8-yard pickup and
I
leads
think
to
that
a new
was,
set of downs.
no, it might be roster.
And that's how you pick up a
actually.
first down. Not only does he make the catch,
Thought for a second it was Billy Lott, but it wasn't.
to get his
Number
feet down
46.
inbounds,
Not
toe
sure who
tap
that is. There's Burton on the
and
handoff.
drag
He
it
gets
to
a
make
couple
sure he gets
more.
it done.
3 yards on the pickup there. And
So
it'll
if the
be
Patriots
second
can get this
down.
into the end zone,
Not too
we
many
will have a
offenses wanna
very
turn down long
interesting
drives, but when
fourth
you're
quarter
down
for
what
you.
they are, they've got to pay it
Even if
off
they
for
get a
some
field goal on
points.
the board, at least it's something moving in the right
Gonna give
direction.
this
His hand
time
up to
the
Crawford.
tailback. And only able to
That's
muster
his
a
9th
couple
carry.
there
He has
about the
23
27.
yards. Not getting chunks, but getting a couple here and a couple there. And
New England on
commit to
third
the running
down.
game, then
Not quite
sometimes it'll open
50%,
up in the
4 for
fourth
9.
quarter after
This will
you
be 3rd and 6.
bash your way through the first 3. That's what the Patriots are hoping for.
He'll
Corelli
look to
now.
throw. He's gonna
Swing
flip
pass
that
to
out
Guerin.
the flat. It's complete.
And Guerin
he'll go
comes
down
into
here
play in
right
the
around
backfield to be the
23-yard
pass
line.
catcher.
It's a gain of 5 on the play.
And on
that's
4th
gonna
and
make
1,
it
they are
4th
not going to risk it.
down.
They just want the
A short
points.
game that doesn't get them the first down.
Bring out
brings up
Cappelletti,
a fourth
who
down
got his first
situation.
catch
Really
of the
nice
game
job
on
defensively.
this
They knew
drive.
where the
Now he'll
sticks
try
were.
to
They got the stop before it.
put the kick through. Oh, ho, 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 Cappelletti. Thought it was going to be blocked, but he was able to put it in through. Look at this, very close to being blocked. I don't even know how he got that off without it being blocked, but he did. And he did put it through the uprights, so Patriots double their point output on the day. They're up to 6 now. Down by 11,
A few
though.
yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Look at the total yards, very even, 191 to 185 on the ground. The Titans lead 81 to 65 through the air. The Patriots lead 120 to 110. It's a very even game in all stats except for score, where it's 17 to 6. Not a blowout, but certainly a tight advantage.
Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom.
Johnny Green now turns, he'll hand it to Christie, and the Patriots are there to stop him. Christie now 34 yards on 15 carries. He's only had about 3 yards in his last 5 carries or so, which has slowed down his average considerably. Eisenhower was on the stop there
As
for the
soon as the
Patriots.
snap came, you can see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your
There's Johnny
offensive
Green. He'll
line
fake it to Christie, and then he'll step up. Now he'll roll to the right and sling it downfield, right into the safety O'Hanley's hands, and the Patriots are in business at the 42-yard line. Well, that's what the Patriots needed. The Titans were starting to, I mean, they had control of the game. Stats were close, but they were controlling it. And then Johnny Green just lost control, and now Babe Parilli comes out to try to capitalize. 3 tight ends set here. Hand up to Crawford. It's a couple blocks and a nice spin move and just muscles his way down to the 35-yard line. And that will be the last play of the third quarter. So here we go. Fourth quarter from Boston. Patriots down by 11, but they do have the ball, and they're getting closer to field goal range. A touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal is what they need to tie this thing. Really on fire to Coldclaw inside the 25. Now they're definitely in field goal range. Patriots, of course, would like the touchdown first, though, in case they miss the 2-point conversion. They'll still know that they need a touchdown the next drive. 4 catches, 60 yards for Coleclaw so far today. Pirelli now steps up to avoid one tackler and then throws it to Means, who drops the ball. Again, that's a guy that didn't actually make the team in 62, so not surprising that he was not able to make that catch there. You're really looking for Capoletti or Coleclaw here, as they are the better receivers. Oh, there Pirelli throws it high. That may have been on purpose, though, as the linebacker was jetting in front and may have picked that off. Again, Pirelli is one of the few quarterbacks in 62, along with Glenn Dawson and Bart Starr, there's a couple others, but just a few quarterbacks that threw less interceptions than touchdowns in 62. And there he comes through, hitting Capoletti for his second catch, and now there's a 1st and goal from the 7. Again, if the Patriots get this in the end zone, we're going to have a great finish, I believe. Even if they're held to a field goal, still a 1-score game. Pirelli steps up, slings it towards Burton, and he's got the catch down inside the 3-yard line. That was an interesting-looking catch. It looks like he was making a toe tap catch, but then incredible balance, stayed in and actually got the ball down inside the 3-yard line. Crawford is back there by himself. Pirelli will give it to him, and Crawford will get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Patriots are in business as they have chopped the lead down to 5 at 17-12. 6:48 to go. The Patriots are going to go for 2 to try to make this a 3-point game. 3 wideouts. Pirelli slings it to Coleclaw, and the 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, there's still 6 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in this one, and the Patriots in front of their home crowd have chopped it down to just a 3-point lead.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
And that was again Johnny Green, who's making his first start for the Titans. They had control of this one, and the Greens' ill-timed interception has turned momentum around. They still have the lead, but here in Boston, the crowd is into it now. It just feels like a game that's turning the Patriots' way. Johnny Green needs to reverse what he did last drive. Here, he'll give it to Christie. He gets a couple yards, trying to slow down the pace of the game. So the Patriots are fired up on defense. Johnny Green now.
You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much.
Now he's going to throw. Nice blitz pickup. Johnny Green runs away from one guy. Still rolling, still rolling. What? What was that? He shoveled it out of bounds, which is not grounding, I guess, because it got to the line of scrimmage. Very odd looking. Just shovel pass towards the sidelines. All right. 3rd and 7 now. Johnny Green. He'll fire it out to Richards. And there's a flag on the play. If that's on the Titans, it's going to be declined.
And the linemen, they're already walking back.
It is on Alex Kroll, the left tackle, and that's going to be declined. And that's not what the Titans needed. A quick 3 and out, and they will be punting. Still 6 full minutes left on the clock for the Patriots, who now are down by only 3. Willie Johnson. It's another booming punt into the end zone.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to
so
go
Babe Pirelli needs to go about 60 yards, 55 at least, to have a chance for Capoletti to tie this thing. Pirelli waiting. Good time. Fires down the middle and hits his tight end Romeo, and he gets a big chunk of that all the way up to midfield. Pirelli goes over 200 yards on that throw. And Billy Adkins on the stop. But the Patriots now definitely feeling it. Pirelli will turn. He'll fake it to Burton and then step up and fire to nobody. I think that Burton actually may have messed him up on that throw as they just slightly bumped into him, threw his balance off. Okay, Romeo had 4 catches, 59 yards. Coleclaw is over 60. Capoletti's only got a couple of catches, but he's made some good first downs. There's a throw to Crawford, and he just fights and pushes his man off. Number number 26 of the Titans just got shoved to his behind. Oh my goodness, that's not a good look for Wayne Fontes, future coach of the Detroit Lions. He's absolutely thrown to the ground. This is amazing. Crawford, Fontes tries to tackle, stiff arm stuff. Get off me! Throws him to the ground with just his left hand. Incredible power displayed there by Crawford, the running back. And the Patriots are very much on the doorstep. Here is a screen pass that doesn't open up. Perilli makes a nice move until it does open and hits Burton, and he's all the way down inside the 20. That was absolutely wonderful by Babe Perilli. If they're going to show a highlight or a replay, we need to see this one. This is a screen pass, never opens up, but he runs to the right to get it open and then delivers it to Burton. One of the best plays I've seen. I know it's not a huge game, but it was just a very smart and well made play by Babe Perilli. Very good. I mean, of course I've seen the user quarterbacks do things like that, but the AI to pull something off like that, very nice. And then you see followed up by a stupid play by the guard who just jumps off sides, but that still only backs him up to the 24, so Cappelletti can still make it from here. 4.5 minutes to go, and the Patriots are starting to look good. Another screen pass called. This time it doesn't open up either, and Perilli is unable to make magic happen there, and now the Patriots are out of field goal range, so the Titans quickly take some momentum back, as the Patriots still need to get about 10 or 11 yards on his next two plays to get back in the field goal range. There's a completion from Perilli to get up to the 25-yard line. He probably got enough right there, but of course Cappelletti would like another 3 or 4 yards, I believe. Oh, but instead they're going to go back 5 yards, the second time in the last 3 plays that the Patriot offensive line has jumped and cost them 5 yards. And now you're talking about a 47, 48-yard field goal, which is certainly iffy, and I would even say perhaps doubtful, although I don't know who has the win. Perilli from the shotgun. He'll step up, he'll throw to the wide-open Cappelletti, and he hits Cappelletti, who just gets as many yards for himself. So kind of a strange situation. Cappelletti finds himself as the man that needs to get yardage for himself to come out and kick the field goal. He did change his jersey real quick, and now he's out to try to hit from 41 yards. Of course, Cappelletti is good, absolutely beloved here in Boston, and he comes through. The statement about changing his jersey, of course, is because Madden, will not let you have a receiver as your place kicker, so he is 2 players in Madden 18, the kicker and the wide receiver, so therefore he has to wear 2 different jerseys. But it's the same guy. He made the catch, got the ball to the 24, and then used his legs again to put the field goal through. And the Titans, for the first time in a long time, are going to come out with not the lead. They're going to come out in a tie game. Now, last time Johnny Green was out without the lead, he had his best drive as he drove him right down the field for a touchdown to take that 7-3 lead. So maybe he operates better without the lead. Let's see what happens. And up to Christie. It's a couple. Christie's definitely working it. I mean, he's not been effective, but he has carried it 17 times, which is at least kept the Patriots from, feeling there. Years back and just going after Green. Green on this one fakes it to no one, and then we'll toss it to Tiller, and that is complete.
It's a 4-yard
up to the 38-yard line.
Bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And 3rd and inches coming up. See if they just slam the ball and get the first down. 3 minutes to go. Plenty of time still. They don't have to hurry it up. They will give it to Tiller. And I don't know, though. The Patriots may have stopped that. The Patriots did stop him for no gain. Big Eisenhower, number 72.
That was a terrific job by
Now, I
the
told
defense,
you, of course, that
stopping them
he was a
on third
Pro
and short.
Bowler.
But sometimes you get some visual cues
But
from the
he
offense,
is,
because when
you
they
know,
go in a
just
short
a
yard situation, you might
22-year-old
see
in
the
his
offensive
second
line come in
year
tighter together, a little more shoulder to
out
shoulder,
of
trying to
Boston
wedge a hole in
College
the middle. They
University.
didn't get it done on that play.
And he's an all-pro at 62, and he's going to be in 63 and 64 as well. So he's definitely in just his second year already starting his prime, and he will stay there for a couple years and be a big player on the Patriots. And Curly Johnson will punt the ball on 4th and inches. I thought they would go for it, but after seeing Eisenhower stop him on 3rd, it's not worth the risk, not in a tie game. If they were down, they would have gone for it, but not in a tie game. All right, so now the Patriots, conversely, from their point of view, now they are coming out for the first time in a long time, not trailing. So Perilli knows he can drive his team down, get them into field goal range. They can win this game and go to 3-0. And off the Burton spin move, a spin move turned a 1-yard loss into a 3 or 4 yard gain. Nope, just a 2-yard gain. Still though, it was a 3-yard pickup if you consider he was going to lose yardage. And now Perilli comes out. They might want to get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. They do. It's a handoff to Crawford, and Crawford unable to push off Adkins like he did Fonts. Adkins comes down with the tackle. And now this is interesting on 3rd and 9. The Patriots, will they go? I think they've definitely got to go for the first down. The Titans have all 3 timeouts. What? The Titans somehow got outscored 3-1 in the 3rd quarter. That's just another Madden glitch. There's no way the Titans got 1 point in the 3rd. You all know that. But it's 3rd and 9 here for the Patriots. They're going to go for the first time. Of course, not going to run the ball. Perilli will stay back there. Stay still looking. And now he just gets sacked by 2 men. The main one, of course, number 60, Larry Grantham. And the Titans will call a timeout to give their offense some more time. So Grantham basically told the Patriots, you're not winning this in regulation. Let me give it back to my guy, Johnny Green, and see if we can win this thing in regulation.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
And this will be caught at the 39 by Christian, who will get it up across the 45 to the 47-yard line. So the Titans are only about 23, 25 yards away from kicking a game-winning field goal. Johnny Green, 11 of 19, 136 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. As far as 1962 is concerned, that's okay. It's not a great game, but it's not a terrible game. It's a pretty average 1962 game, to be honest. There's Green completing that pass for a gain of 5. Flips the arrow from their own 47 to the Patriots' 47-yard line. It's a good start to a drive that you only need 25 yards out of. And stops the clock. Green back to pass again. Line gives him good protection. And, Christie held on to that ball. The Patriots and Titans are both dropping balls when they got hit early, but he makes that catch for only a gain of 1. There's completion to Cooper now. So the Titans are holding on to the balls after getting hit, which is nice. And the Titans are up to the 40 now. Johnny Green trying, in his first start for the Titans, trying to lead a last-minute win, but here he runs directly into Billy D for the sack. You might not know it by the way the Titans are acting. They do still have 2 timeouts, but they are in a hurry up here. Everyone gets back to the line, and Johnny Green will run. He'll find a hole this time and then get hammered by the corner. 4 rushes, 17 yards for Johnny Green. That brings up a 3rd and 15. Now it's kind of smart that they're not calling timeout in case they don't get this. You don't want to leave the Patriots with too much time. Green will roll out left this time, and then they'll sling it downfield. And Don Maynard almost came up with a circus sensational grab, but he was unable to do so, and the Titans will be punting with just 39 seconds to go in this one. Curly Johnson will punt it directly out of bounds at the 26, only a 19-yard punt. Earlier today he had a 70-yarder, and now he gets a 19-yarder. Okay, Patriots, are you going to run out the clock, or are you going to go for the game-winning drive here? It looks like they're going to run a handoff to Crawford. He'll put his head down and Slams his way across the 30, but then they call timeout. So perhaps they have changed their mind.
Or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
So here we go. Stage is set. 31 seconds to go. Patriots have at their own 30. They need at least 40 yards to give Cappelletti a realistic shot. And they have 2 timeouts and 31 seconds to get those 40 yards. Cold Claw in motion. And they will hand it off to Crawford. And then call timeout. So they're handing it off to make sure they don't get big yards, and then calling timeouts to make sure the clock doesn't run out. So they are neither going for it nor running out the clock, is what it appears. Pirelli down from the shotgun. And here goes the blitz, in trouble, but he gets it out to Guerin, who gets the first down up to the 46-yard line. Now they're going to have to hurry because they ran the ball directly in the line to waste their timeouts. They now are in a hurry. 16, 15, 14. Gabe Pirelli snaps the ball. He's going to look, waiting for something, fires deep, and it's got Cappelletti out to the 29-yard line. A big completion by Babe Pirelli to Gino Cappelletti. Huge pickup. That's right at the edge of Cappelletti's range, and he's just going to do it now. After getting the big reception, he's going to try to win the game. And the Titans say, not so fast. Let's try this freeze the kicker thing we've heard about. Gino Cappelletti, an absolute fan favorite here in Boston, will try to send the folks home happy with a 46-yard field goal. Here we go. It's a good snap, a good hold. Cappelletti on target, and good. Cappelletti drills it with just 4 seconds to go. The Patriots look like they're on their way to 3-0. The crowd is absolutely going nuts. The man that they love, Gino Cappelletti, makes a big reception to give himself a chance and then buries a 46-yarder. Absolute pandemonium here in Boston. Crowd, perhaps their favorite player, comes through with everybody's favorite game-winning play. And Christie smart to get down with 1 second to go. Give Johnny Green one shot to launch it, but it's going to have to be either a defensive penalty or a 63-yard touchdown pass is the 2 options here. Patriots sent everybody. Actually, they put 4 guys on the press and then sent 4 guys back to play defense. And he hits Don Maynard. Oh, nice. Don Maynard got away from 1 guy, but the other Patriots were there to gang tackle him, and that does it. The Patriots down 17-3 in the second half, come back and win it 20-17. The Boston Patriots are off to a 3-0 start. Amazing theatrics by Gino Cappelletti with that huge completion or reception. Got it down to the 29-yard line and got out of bounds, and then came through with a 46-yard kick to win it. We'll let you see some of the yardage here and then remind you again the Buffalo Bills and Dallas Cowboys will be coming to you on the VinnyX Wolf and Terrors 89 channels tomorrow, and that will of course end week 3 of Sack to the Future. But what a bonus game. I'm glad we were able to bring it, as this was one of the better ones. Patriots come back from down 14 in the final half. I think they were down by 14 early in the third quarter. No, they were down 17-6 in the fourth quarter. But there you see the Patriots had the better yards. Each team turned the ball over, and the Patriots were able to win 20-17. Thank you for watching, and have a good night, everyone.
As we say so long from Foxborough.